bit of a longer takeoff than I like. Trimmers are out and we're on our way. Reached my turn point and climbing up about 3,000 feet. I've got 10 knots or 10 kilometers an hour tailwind already, which is fantastic. I'll plan to climb to about 4,500 or 5,000 feet and pick the best altitude for the return trip. And there you can see the view. There's quite a lot of wooded area to my left. I'm going to be going straight ahead down that valley, which will provide good landings all the way, and then overfly Gundaroo, staying just outside the airspace from Canberra, the 3,500 feet airspace from Canberra. Yeah, this is totally a mental game. I need to really consciously relax while I'm flying at this height. I know intellectually that it doesn't really matter if you fall from 500 feet or if you fall from 4,000 feet, but it feels very different and my body reacts very differently. I'm very pleased. I've got about a 35 knot or 35 kilometer an hour tailwind now. So I'm doing about 78, 79 kilometers an hour, which is great. It should mean that I get back to the car easily. And there you can see, looking towards Gundaroo, we've got plenty of height, so I can fly pretty much in a straight line. Got plenty of height to pick a good landing. Out there you'll see the little township of Gundaroo. I've made really good time coming back. Currently going about 80 kilometers an hour, so that's 40 kilometers for my glider and 40 kilometers for the wind. You can also see, if you look out there, you can see Lake George, and right in the distance you might be able to see Lake Bathurst. The sun's just shining on that now. We're getting to the home stretch, just coming down Mark Tree Road. Got two more little patches of treed area to get across, and then I'm onto the lake escarpment. Then I've just got to work out which way the wind is blowing and do a nice landing. And I'll show you the view out front. So there's one lot of trees, and then there's another lot of trees just on the escarpment. You can see Lake George there with the sun glistening on it. Very pleased. I'll just do a circle here. So, looking down towards Bungendore, over there you can see Canberra, and looking down on the Black Mountain Tower, over there Spring Range, Gundaroo is there, and Yass is way in the distance. This is quite surreal. I'm doing a circle but flying backwards because my glider only flies at 40 kilometers an hour, and there's about 40 kilometers an hour of tailwind. And we've just gone past Collector and now back to Lake George. Okay, I'll now start to get organised for my landing. Oh, what a fantastic flight. Things went remarkably well. The forecast turned out as it should have. Now the only issue is me doing a nice landing I'm about 3,300 feet. There's still quite a strong northwesterly, so I don't want to fly down on the lake floor. Just going to cruise along the escarpment. If I do have an engine out, I will glide as far as I can away from the escarpment and land as close to the water as possible. That wouldn't be my choice. Wouldn't be fantastic, but that's probably the best option that I've got here. Yep, the turbines over the other side are showing that it is a northwesterly wind, so I need to really be on my toes here in this landing. The trees aren't moving at all, so that's encouraging. But there is weird bits of turbulence in the air, so that's not at all. Get a bit further away from the escarpment, I think. This is why we need a westerly launch. I've just checked the wind strength at 3,000 feet. It is about 20 kilometers from the northwest. Down where I'm landing at 2,000 feet, it should be quite a lot less than that. I'm looking at the dams and I'm not seeing any wind on them at all. I'll soon be over my windsock. This is not my preferred option for landing, but fortunately it's what I need to do because we don't have a westerly launch. I've got plenty of fuel, so I can do a few circuits just to get the direction. Okay, I can see there is some wind. Can't see which way it's blowing yet. Believe it or not, it seems to be blowing east. It is. So that's going to be quite a bit of turbulence. So I really need to be on my game here. Now there's almost no wind. Okay, what a fantastic flight. Not sure that I didn't do quite the distance that I planned, but got most of the way to Yass, came back in the northwesterly. There you'll see my glider, and the brilliant motor. Yeah, really happy with my motor. The landing up the top is not all that good a place. That's why we really need a westerly launch. But very pleased with my flight. There you'll see the windsock blowing around in all different directions. So it's blowing north now, and then it'll blow east. Yeah, so it's really not a very nice place to land.